So me and Mum just got back from the food bank, which if you don't know is just the free food for people below the poverty line, which Mum qualifies for. And to be quite honest, I'm embarrassed and I'm fucking disappointed in myself that I've let it come to that and she's in this position. But I'm gonna change that. I sleep on her couch. I'm 24. And yeah, life's changed a lot. I've given up drinking, I've given up the drugs. But there's a new goal, there's a new vision. And it's to get her above the poverty line. It's to give back, it's to gain a lifestyle where she can be fulfilled and she can be happy, because it's more than just about me and what I want. It's about her and getting her what she deserves and what she wants, because it's bullshit. She's an alcoholic, yeah. And she and her husband, or ex-husband, my stepfather, they gave up. They got divorced last year because of her drinking. So I'm not going to come on here and sugarcoat it and say that she didn't have anything to do with it being in this position. But it's still painful to see. And that's why I'm so passionate about getting out of the hole. That's why I'm so passionate that if you're addicted to your vices, whether it be drinking, food, drugs, or anything along those lines, shitty dopamine, because I've watched firsthand what it can do to someone. I've seen it firsthand, and that's why I'm passionate about it. That's why I'm so passionate about getting in the gym and getting fit and getting in shape and fixing your mindset, because I watched it firsthand and how it can ruin a family. And we don't get on all the time, but we have our differences, because it frustrates me watching her be how she is, because she lacks self-confidence. She's got no confidence. She's too scared to go work. She's too scared to go anywhere farther on her own. And she's just so narrow-minded. And I don't mean that in a dick way, but everything that I'm trying to achieve, she just shits on. But that's why I want to prove it. I want to prove it to her that, one, I can do it and she's wrong, but I also want to do it for her. Because even though we don't get on, we don't have the best relationship, she still deserves to be happy and she still deserves to be fulfilled. And I'm not saying money is the cure of happiness, but fuck, it'll certainly help to get her above the poverty line, and so she can have a pantry full of food, and so she never has to worry about working again. And that is the goal. And it might seem far away now, but we're broke, and I'm not even going to lie to you. But I sleep on her couch so I can keep reinvesting in myself, into mentorships, so that eventually I can give back to her, because even though we don't see eye to eye, she deserves it. Not just her, but my father as well. But watching her and her pain, and watching her be so narrow-minded and just controlled by all of her vices. She's on her phone all day, and it's just horrible to watch and horrible to see, and I don't like it, which is why I'm so passionate about getting her out of her hole, because I can control what I can control. I can set a goal, I can get her out of there, I know I can. That's the self-belief that I have built back through beating my own shitty habits, my own drinking, my own drugs. That's what I've brought back. And do you think it's not luck that I've built back the self-belief that I can get her what she wants in life? I can give her her desires. And for me, to have that self-belief through beating my own habits, my own shitty discipline that I used to have, from the drinking, from the drugs, to now being ripped, being jacked. But that's not what the physique's about, because it's about having that self-belief to believe that I can get her out of her hole through creating an income big enough where she never has to worry about money again, and she never has to worry about being below the poverty line, because that's what it's about. It's not about me. Yeah, I want to prove her wrong, but I know that she's only being narrow-minded because of her vices, of her addiction. But that's what working out does. It brings your self-belief back. You look in the mirror and you feel happy again. But it takes discipline and it takes a mindset to sculpt something. And I know now that if I could just input that into business, that eventually it's got to crack. There's no way it doesn't crack. I want to give back because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it destroy a marriage. I've seen how bad it can hurt. And I've seen her be addicted to all her vices. And I know how she feels. And I know how you feel if you're addicted to them too. And I know that what you're going through right now, if you are addicted to shitty foods, addicted to your vices, addicted scrolling on your phone, that you can change, because I changed. I changed through working out, but I changed by developing a new mindset. And the fact of the matter is, you develop this, you can control this through simple daily habits and inputs and consistency. I'm telling you, it's your mindset, your discipline and consistency, your nutrition, and then your training. You do the first three things, or you do the first two things, then your nutrition simply becomes easy, because you start to feel good, you start to believe again, and then you're stacking small wins each and every single day. And then that way, you want to eat good food, but you're only eating shitty foods now because all your other habits are shit. But then once you got the first three things, then you can control your training. And then your body will literally just be a physical representation of how you're feeling inside, what you're inputting into your body. And that's what it's about, because those four things, they build your self-belief back. A year and a half ago, I was being done drink driving. I was doing drugs. I was drinking all the time. I tore my knee because of playing rugby. And now I'm sleeping on a couch with my mother, and you might not think that that is an upgrade, but I'm doing it so that I can invest into myself, so I can dig her out of her hole as well, so that I can offer the best service and the best product and help as many people as possible, so that I can change lives, because I know I can. I know I can change your life if you're going through something. And even if you are and you don't want to help, you don't want my help, please do get help, because I've seen how bad it can hurt a family. I've seen how bad it can hurt a person. She doesn't want to get out of bed in the mornings. And it hurts. It hurts to watch. But I know I can get her out, and that's the self-belief I've built back. I just have to control the inputs. And if you're struggling with anything, set yourself a goal and control your inputs. And I'm disappointed in myself. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it if I don't give up. And you will do what you want to do if you don't give up. I'm telling you. You can control your inputs towards a goal, and it might take a long time, but you just have to push, and you just have to keep going. My mentor told me this morning that it's just a matter of time. You're doing the inputs, a few small tweaks, but that's okay. Shit takes time. But I guarantee you, I will get her out of that hole, and I will show you. I will show you that if you just don't give up, you can get what you want. You can get what you desire by controlling the inputs, setting a goal, and working towards it each and every single day. And judge yourself based off the fact that you're doing it each and every single day, not the fact that you haven't hit the goal yet. Because if all you're focused on is the goal, then you'll lose, because it's going to feel like it's taking fucking forever. And that's what I need to learn as well. I've been feeling like a bit disappointed that things haven't quite gone my way yet, but that's okay. But the reason I'm disappointed is because I want to help her. I want to help her. And I want to help other people. I want to help you if you're struggling with your vices, with wanting to get in shape, because it's not as hard as you think. It comes down to just controlling inputs, and the physique will come. It's a guaranteed. But the mindset and the habits is what we fix. But it's not. It's simple. I'm telling you, it's simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. You can do it. I know you can. And I'll show you. I'll show you that if you just don't give up and you control the inputs each and every day, what you actually can achieve. If you just keep fucking pushing. I promise you, I will get her out of her hole, and I will get there. I won't give up, and I will keep pushing, because that embarrassed me. As much as I'm grateful for it, it's embarrassing because I'm 24 and I can't look after my mother yet, but I want to, and I want to look after my father. I want him to be able to retire as well. And this might be a bit of a selfish thing, but I think you get the underlying message that I just want to help people that are struggling with their addictions, struggling with their vices, that are struggling with training, with nutrition. I want to help people, and I know that's my purpose, to keep pushing towards it, to help people and show I'm grateful for the food bank. Don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful for it. But it's in my control to get her out of the shitty hole that she's in, and to get myself out of the hole that I'm in, because I've done it before. I've got it out of there. I know I can transfer it over to business, and I know I can help people, and that is my first purpose. Fuck the money, fuck anything else. My first purpose is I know if I help people, the money will come, because money is a product. But I will get her out of her hole, and I can help you get yourself out of your hole, because I've done it. I've done it. So if you watched all the way through and you're struggling, I'd love to help you. And even if it's not me, that helps you. At the end of the day, I want you to get help, regardless of if it's with me. Go find yourself someone that you trust, that you like, that you resonate with. Because at the end of the day, all I want is for you to get help, because you know you need it. And I know how hard it is to reach out and get help, but you can do it. I know you can. I love you, brother. If you watched all the way through, thank you. Straight from the heart.